In this video, we shall be talking about the provisions relating to the Directorate of Prosecution under section 20 of the Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita 2023, by which the Criminal Procedure Code has been replaced. It needs a mention that even under the CRPC, though initially these provisions were not there, but with an amendment in 2005, effective from 23rd of June 2006, a new section was inserted, section 25A, which provided for the Directorate of Prosecution. These provisions find place in section 20 of this BNSS, but the provisions are there with a difference. I would say earlier the section related to the appointment of Director of Prosecution or Deputy Director of Prosecution, the powers were conferred to the state government. They were required to be persons having 10 years experience as an advocate, and their functions could be as were determined by the state government by notification. But under the Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita, we find that elaborate provisions are there, and even some new designations have been added. For instance, Director of Prosecution is there, Deputy Director of Prosecution is there. One more designation of Assistant Director Prosecution has been added. And the interesting change is that earlier for the post of Director, an advocate with 10 years experience was eligible, also for the post of Deputy Director. But now, an advocate with the experience, 15 years experience, is eligible to be considered for appointment as a Director or Deputy Director Prosecution. And at the same time, a person who has worked, who is or has been Sessions Judge, he is also eligible to be appointed for the post of Director Prosecution or Deputy Director. So that means the persons having background of judicial work, those who have worked at the level of Sessions Judge, so they have been included in the provisions. I think this is for the betterment of the working of the Directorate of Prosecution. Then, as I mentioned earlier, one post of Assistant Director has also been added. For this post also, advocate with 7 years experience are eligible, or a person who has been a magistrate of the first class, they are also eligible to be appointed as Assistant Director. And further, the powers and functions of Director and Deputy Director and Assistant Director are explained in subsections 7, 8 and 9. Earlier, there were provisions that their functions would be as notified by the government in the notification. But now they have defined job profile, their work is defined. So that will naturally lead to clarity of work relating to the director, the deputy director and the assistant director, so that there is no overlapping of working or no confusion about the working of the officers. And the idea, of course, is to have better monitoring, better scrutiny, better examination of the cases, which can lead to better justice, I would say, because it should not be the aim of prosecution that always they go for convictions. But though when we see in the context of dispensation of justice, the purpose of the whole trial is to ascertain the culpability or the level of culpability of the accused and to impart justice to the accused, to the person who has been brought to justice, who has been made to face trial. So the purpose of the judge, the magistrate, as well as the prosecuting officer and other persons involved, that should be to arrive at the correct position as regards the rendering of justice. So the Directorate of Prosecution has got some defined powers to ensure better working in the conduct of the cases in the courts. That's all for this video. Thank you very much.